Greetings, everyone. It's Farmer Sandy here at my sewing room. Thank you for following us at Facebook and YouTube and all of our little emails and newsletters and everything. Really appreciate all of your likes, your loves, your shares, and all of your comments. They're absolutely wonderful. So do a quick shout out to some of our regular peeps: Geraldine M, Nancy C, Ann S, Carol and Paul, Ruth C, Tina B, Rose L, Ann L, Carol G, Sandy A, Michelle G, Glenda and Mike, Esther R, Robin S, Mary Z, Jean and Maui Jim. Sorry to hear about Maui being on fire. Ken M, Ian M, Betty L, Loanne F, and Annette West. Oops, Annette W. Anyways, thank you all for being regulars and commenting and sharing and liking and loving us. That is absolutely wonderful. So you may notice that I'm not live today. I'm recorded. So I thought I've been really busy apple picking in the orchard, and I thought I'd tape a special message for you. You know, my gnomes have been super busy in this month of August, and they will be in September as well, as they tend to their gardens and their orchards. Yes, yeah, they're always so busy, those little gnomes. And I brought a few of my gnome friends with me today. I brought my flame gnome, because he's doing nothing but burning up the golf course at the moment. So he's come to join us. So that's our flame gnome. Also coming to visit us today is our honeybee gnome. He, of course, has been very busy collecting honey for preserves for this year. So he's been very busy in the orchard as well. Now, got a joke for you. Who led the apples to the bakery? Well, of course, it was the pie piper. And speaking of pie, wasn't that a good segue? Speaking of pie, we have the cutest little Pie Please hot pads. These are really adorable. They're by Stitch Tail, Scissor Tail Stitches, and we have a lot of cute little samples at the store for you to see, but they're little hot mats, and they're good for grabbing onto things that are very hot out of the oven, like delicious pie, especially like maybe an apple pie. That would be wonderful. Anyways, we have a lot of lovely designs for you, and keep in mind that on, are you ready for this? On August 21st to 27th, all OESD designs, including scissor tails, will be on sale. So Miss Chelsea just let me know that if it's under $100, it's retailing for $20. That's the sale price. Yoo-hoo! Plus tax, of course. And if it's greater than $100, like the collections and things, of course, it will be on 50% off plus tax. So that is next week's Super Summer Savings, is the OESD designs along with the scissor tails. Okay, all right, are you ready? Got to keep going now. Okay, other things that are happening in the garden. I want to introduce you to a new gnome of mine. His name is Apple Picking Pete. So he's one of the Patchabilities monthly minis in the series. So if you're collecting the series, this is September's. So we are now starting September. So let me just show you what he looks like. Are you ready? Here he is. This is him. Apple Picking Pete. And he is hanging upside down in the branches, picking apples in the orchard. And he is the cutest little thing. They made him this time, instead of with a white beard or a brown beard, they've given him a pretty blue beard. Isn't that sweet? So he could be Bluebeard Apple Picking Pete. Anyways, and I love it because they put little worms on it, and those are very decorative. They got little smiles and little eyes. Just adorable. So he is the next one of the monthly minis for the Gnome series. Not to be confused with other series we have going on, but he's Apple Picking Pete. So Apple Picking Pete, of course, comes with his pattern. And also all of the images that you need to cut out, whether you do it the method that I use, which is with Wonder Under on the back, reverse applique, or if you're using the scan and cut and doing the scan and cut edition, they have those for the non-reversed. Now, the only thing is, we were trying to figure this out last time. If you put Wonder Under on the back of your fabric and you cut it out, then it's actually reversed. So if you're going to do that, even on the scan and cut, you want to, if you're putting fabric things on the back of your fabric, because you have to turn your fabric over in your scan and cut, you want to use the reversed one for the applique. So of course, for that, you need your fabric. You need your Wonder Under, or if you're using Steam a Seam Light, either one, a two-sided fusible to attach your pieces to your background. Now, Miss Dawn has lovely kits for us. If you don't wish to pick your own fabrics, we have the Apple Picking Pete Mini Quilt Kit. And it comes with the backing and things that you need. The only thing you don't have in here is backing, or the Wonder Under or fusible web. So, but it's lots of lovely colors to select from. They're $29.99 plus tax right now. So, one thing about these, you guys, is lo and behold, we are actually, oh dear, we had a crash. My bucket fell down. Anyways, if you want to wait for kits on our Super Summer Savings, on September 11th to the 17th, all of our regular price quilt kits will be on sale. So if you want to wait for that quilt kit, you certainly may. I'd like to show you my sample right now. So have a look at my little Pete hanging in his tree. You can see the apples. They have leaves. You can see the worms. See, he's got little shoelaces. He's got denim pants. He's got a beige hat. He has a very fun brown mustache. He's got a plaid shirt, blue beard, and he's got a big bucket on the ground to catch his apples when he picks them and puts them in. And that's Apple Picking Pete. Now, for these guys, they also have a really pretty binding. And Dawn matched the binding to the shirt, so the binding edge will be like his shirt when I apply it. So you get that binding edge that matches the shirt. Very pretty, absolutely wonderful. Now, I've picked up everything. Let's see, I think I have another joke for you. Are you ready? When is an apple grouchy? Dawn, do you know the answer to that one? When it's a crab apple. Yeah. So why did the Granny Smith apple cry, Chelsea?
I don't know, Sandy.
Its peelings were hurt.
Oh.
Isn't that just hilarious? All right, so those are the next little designs for that. But now, if you are in your garden, like most people are these days, we have some beautiful garden fabrics. All sorts of fruits and vegetables. And this little quilt was made by Dawn. And you can have a quick look at this. These are some of the beautiful fabrics that we have available at the store for you to pick up if you'd like to make a cute little picnic blanket or quilt that kind of resembles your garden products. And we have lots, and I mean lots of different ones. We have pears, we have apples, we have strawberries and oranges, even potatoes and bananas. grapes and lemons. Oh, there's nuts, there's raspberries. There's a great selection of fruit and vegetable and legume products. Fabric just for you. All right, like I'm just making a big mess over here today, but that is what we're doing. We're in the garden, digging around, making lovely things. Okay, so I also want to mention that each of these lovely little Patchabilities that we're doing monthly will have a little special hanger with them. So we did not get the fall one, but we have two cute ones that will go with Apple Picking Pete. They have one that is a pumpkin with fall leaves, which is adorable. And they also have the acorns. So either one would look really cute. Probably the pumpkin one the best for Apple Picking Pete. But they are adorable. So they are little Patchability hangers. One is the pumpkin patch itself. And the other one is called the split bottom acorns. So those would make really sweet hangers for your Patchabilities as you make them. All right, and of course this series is going to continue until, I think we started in July. So it's going to carry on right until June. And so there'll be a lot more of those wonderful little Patchabilities coming your way. All right, so what can a whole apple do that a half apple can't do? It can look round. Oh, dear. Poor, oh, we got a little giggle out of one person. Anyways, that's awesome. All right. So anyways, I'm out in my garden and in the orchard for this Wacky Wednesday. So if you have any comments or anything, leave them for me and I will definitely read them and respond to you on the following Wacky Wednesday. Now, before I say goodbye and happy picking, let me remind you of some of our super summer sales going on. So as I said, this week, it's OESD designs are $20. Those are the ones for $100 or less. If they're the series, they're 50% off. And that goes from August 21st to August 27th. Oh, when I get back and we do Wacky Wednesday the following week, it's going to be 50% off regular price flannels. And that's from August 28th to September 3rd. And we have really an interesting person coming to visit us that day. Her name is Frankie Flannel, and she'll be here to tell you all about that sale. And remember, these kits that we're making will be going on sale September 11th to September 17th, 30% off. So if you haven't already started your little monthly minis, the gnome ones, that's a great opportunity to get them at 30% off. But there's always patterns available for all of them. And you can come in and pick your own fabric, which we have lots of. So please don't let that be hesitant about coming in and getting those. Now, are you ready? I've got one last joke before I have to sign off. And that is, why did the apple join the circus? Because he loved the applause. Applause. Anyways, and you know what? I love the applause as well. So if you want to talk to us, please do. Give us a comment, thumbs up, like us, share us on both Facebook and YouTube. Come into the store and visit us and take part in some of the wonderful summer sales we have going on. So it's time for me to get back to the orchard and pick a few more of those apples with Apple Picking Pete. So please take care and we'll see you next Wacky Wednesday. Bye.